conducting a correct meal observation for managers. This is the meal observation form to be filled out once or 3 times a month by the manager. The manager should be observing staff providing meals for the residents. It's the best way to ensure that the diet orders are being followed. Step 1. The observer should be writing down the staff members who are cooking and serving the meal, if the alternate menu is used, what choices were given, the meal itself, and what beverages. It's important for our staff members to cook foods from the menu to ensure the balance of foods. Our residents should have a choice in what's offered. The rainbow of choices will provide staff with those options. Step 2. The diet chart. Write down the resident's name, their diet order, liquid consistency, and their supervision level. Diet orders can be found in the nutrition binder. Make sure the most up-to-date diet chart is in the binder. Step 3. Is everything okay? Are the foods the correct size? Are liquids correct? Is the supervision level being followed? Is there anything else pertinent, like the resident didn't want the pureed food, or staff prompted a resident to eat seconds of vegetables? Was the meal completed? Was the adaptive equipment used? This is a great example of a meal observation form filled out correctly. Don't forget to use the actual piece size on the bottom right of the meal observation form to ensure the foods are chopped the correct size. How to ensure the diet textures are being followed. Sometimes just observing isn't enough. We have to actually put the piece size into the lanyard. Make sure you are observing staff making liquid consistencies. Some thickeners, like Simply Thick, cannot be tested with a fork or a spoon. They need to just be measured. What happens when staff are not providing the correct consistency? In this example, a staff member prepared 1/4-inch thick diet with honey thick liquids. What's wrong with this plate? The piece sizes were way outside the box, and the fruit cocktail in syrup was thin syrup with large pieces of fruit. The food had to be chopped and a thickener needed to be added. As a manager, it's important to catch and correct these mistakes. During a busy breakfast may not be the right time for staff to learn what they did was wrong. Please follow up with assigning them to Orlias training and consulting your dietitian. Nobody's perfect, but what's a common meal mistake that we see as dietitians? Usually it's that the meal is not balanced. Please use a rainbow of choices when you are doing the alternate foods, and make sure you choose from at least 3 categories to make a complete meal. Cereal and milk is not a complete breakfast. It's only 2 food groups, a little bit of milk, which is the protein, and starch, which is the cereal. This is a complete meal. There's more yogurt, which serves as your protein, fruit, strawberries, and cereal. This meal has too much rice. The whole plate is rice with chicken on top. That's only 2 food groups. The meal was missing a vegetable, and the rice needed to be portioned out better on the plate. Here is an example of a meal being observed. The staff is using hand over hand to assist the resident with eating her puree diet. You may want to ask the staff member why there isn't a beverage with this resident's meal, or why there's only 1 food group on the plate. All staff and managers are invited to my weekly Manja Monday classes. They're every Monday at 1 p.m. In these classes, I provide a full demonstration of a recipe from the menu and teach basic cooking skills. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please consult with your dietitian.